Hi, I'm Aaron. So recently, interest rates for loans has gone up. How does that affect the borrower's ability to purchase a home? So I've got some hypothetical situations here, and I'm going to show you how much of an impact it makes on the buyer's purchasing power. Here we go. At a 3.25% interest, if you were to borrow $1 million, and here in Southern California, that's not uncommon, you would have a mortgage payment of $4,352.06. Now, interest rates have gone up. So now, if you have to borrow at 5.5%, but you said, Aaron, I'm really maxed out on that $4,352.06. I can't spend any more. How much can I borrow? That drops the loan amount down to approximately $766,493. What does that mean? You can borrow less than you used to keep that same payment. In fact, in this scenario, it's $233,000 less. So if that same borrower is sticking to their maximum budget, they have to look at a house now that's $233,000 less than they could 3 months ago. So how does that affect the real estate market? Well, here we go. I've drawn this chart for you, but let's assume a price here of $1.6 million. Well, what does that mean that they can afford now? Realistically, they have to drop all the way down here between 1.35 and 1.4. So how does that affect sellers? Sellers, if your house was worth 1.6 million, ding, 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 and you say, look, I know it's worth 1.6 million because my neighbor's house sold 3 months ago for 1.6 million. I'm going to say to you, yes, I understand that it sold for 1.6 million, but here's what's happening with your buyers. If they don't have the extra $233,000 in cash, they're now looking at lower priced homes, which means there's less buyers buying at that price than there used to be. So here's the logic that we hear a lot in the real estate market. A seller says, well, I know it's worth 1.6 because that one sold for 1.6. And so we're going to list it here. So we say, okay, Mr. Seller, we're going to list it here. But guess what? In a buyer's mind, that's now too high because they can't go there. So they list it for 30 days. Let's say it's 30 days on the market at 1.6. Let's say right out of the gate, they get a buyer that says, I'm going to make an offer of 1.55, 1,550,000. But of course, the seller's going to say, no, that's too high. I mean, that's too low. I know it's worth 1.6. So they go 30 days. Got to turn off that phone number there. So they go 30 days on the market. And after 30 days, they finally realize, oh man, you're right. I can't sell it for 1.6. But I did get an offer for what? 1,550,000. So they lower the price to 1,550,000 right here. Because that's where that first offer came in. But now their house is on the market 30 days. Now buyers are starting to wonder what's wrong with that house. So obviously, they're going to want to run out another 30 days at this 1.55. The seller is going to. Let's say right off the bat, that price offers, the price lowers, they get an offer here at 1.5. Then they said, no, that's too low. I just lowered the price to 1.55. So now it's at 1.5 that offer comes in. They said, nope, not going to take it. We're going to wait 30 days. Well, 30 days go by, and guess what? No more offers. So they think to themselves, you know what? I got that offer at 1.5. Let's go ahead and lower it. So they lower it. And immediately the new offer comes in at 1,450,000. No, can't take it. It's too low. What we call happening here is chasing the market down. Should prices begin to fall because interest rates are higher and because more sellers decide to put their house on the market, the prices could very easily come down given the scenario that we're in right now. So this happens, then they lower the price, and this is called chasing the market down because they're lowering it too late. In a seller's mind, their house was worth this, then they dropped it to this, then they dropped it to this, dropped it to this, only after the offers didn't come in. And here's the sad part, and the part that you really need to understand when it comes to protecting the value of your home. The buyers believe the market's here. And the only way to get the maximum price when you're looking at selling your home is to understand where the buyer's mentality is. Because had this home been priced right here to begin with, had it been here at $1,550,000, you would have had buyers that say, hey, this guy already knows what's happening. Let's go after that home. Let's go get it quickly. And there is a chance that they could have sold it for slightly more than it was currently worth. Now, Aaron, you say, it was worth 1.6. It was at the time when interest rates were lower. Now that interest rates are higher, buyers have been telling us, Aaron, Todd, Ball Brothers, what's going on? When are prices coming down? And you know what? We're seeing them reflected in the offer prices already. Now, as I'm recording this, we've got multiple offers on a house. And this is a real scenario for you guys. Neighborhood comp listed at $1,600,000 that closed at that price about 60 days ago. We're in a new market. We listed it here, 1.5. We now have multiple offers pushing it to here. We're going to sell it within about a week and a half for well over listing price. Not going to get the 1.6, but those buyers have already made their adjustment in their policies and in their plans and in their pricing and in their offers. So we have to educate clients on where the offers are coming in, where the market's going or potentially could go, and then as a professional, give the advice that needs to happen, not that they want to hear and not that you're hoping for, but the reality. The reality is $233,000 less is what that borrower can borrow today, given the new interest rate and the new affordability factors. So I hope that helps. If you're a seller thinking about this whole program here, about what chasing the market down looks like, give us a call. We'll walk you through it in your situation. Now, the other question you should ask is, are you sure that applies to me and my house? It probably doesn't exactly apply to you like this. There are different price points. There's the ultra luxury, there's the luxury, there's the standard homes, then there's the first time homes, and there's condos and townhomes. All of those have different, very specific dialed in numbers that we need to look at so that you can make an appropriate choice for your home. Give us a call. I look forward to talking to you soon. I hope that helps.